Hello, everybody. This is not going to be a proper episode, rather more of a quick update, a bit of an impromptu episode. Um, I wanted to do one because today is Passover. Today is the night of Passover, and I would say it's no exaggeration to say it's the most important day in Jewish identity in Jewish culture. Some people say that Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, is the most holiest day. This may be the case as far as theology goes, um, but I think that both in the prominence of the messages and just the sheer community aspect of the night of Passover, it's more important. Plus, there's also this thing about the importance that the night of Passover plays in Christianity, which might have also kind of impacted. But I think it's the other way around. I think Christians uh, remember this holiday as so important because of how important it is for Jews. Um, you will find within the Bible itself many points, not just within the book of Exodus, but throughout the books, um, references to the Exodus from Egypt. It's also important because it used to be regarded as some sort of beginning of year holiday. So Rosh Hashanah rather, is the really the New Year's um, holiday, but it is actually celebrated on the seventh month of the Hebrew calendar. Um, it's Tishrei. Tishrei is the seventh month of the Hebrew calendar, and it's kind of parallel to the old Roman month of September. September used to be the seventh month of the Roman calendar, and so Nisan was essentially the first month of the year. But even as early as the Bible, it tells us to celebrate the beginning of the year on the seventh month, which is kind of strange, but I guess it's for kind of agricultural reasons and also maybe to be different. Um, and it's really fitting that this is another beginning of the year holiday, um, because, well, after Rosh Hashanah, we have the 10 days of awe, or the 10 terrible days. These are days in which a man has his final chances to make atonement for his crimes, transgressions against fellow people and against God. Um, and I think we also have kind of that same thing going on um, after Passover. We have this trifecta of national holidays after Passover in short succession. So we have I believe like a week after Passover we have holiday. Wow, that's a Freudian one. Holocaust Memorial Day, which is essentially it's celebrated on the anniversary of the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, and this is the reason why in Israel we have a distinct Holocaust Memorial Day from the rest of the world. The other one being celebrated on the anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz, I believe. Um, and then a week after that we have Memorial Day. So we have Holocaust Memorial Day, and then we have Memorial Day. And Memorial Day is a holiday that commemorates those who died in service of the country, plus those who died as victims of what we call hate crimes, or specifically though terrorist attacks. Um, and a day after that, we have Independence Day. Um, so I I don't think it's just by sheer coincidence that we celebrate all of those almost immediately after Passover. There's a lot of kind of, I think it's deliberate because essentially the narrative of Passover fits in really well with the narrative of going from the Holocaust to uh, the um, the soldiers who died on the altar of founding a new state for Jews, and then the celebration and jubilation over this state. Um, it's an important holiday because it resounds with everything that is to be Jewish. It's to be with family, and it's to remember. It's to remember specifically um, what it is to be a Jew that is not independent, right? It's to be a Jew under the whims and goodwill of others, and how often that goodwill turns sour. It's and it tells the story, the continual striving of a Jew under the rule of others to self-rule. With that in mind, and even though I have a lot of criticism about this kind of narrative, which is to some extent constructed, almost cynically, to kind of manipulate, there is a truth there. I am glad Jews have a place where they could self-determine as a nation. I am very glad for that. And with that, I want to wish all of those who follow me who belong to the tribe Chag Sameach, and also kasher if that is what you want. I know I have plenty of pitas lying in the fridge. See you guys later.